Anyway, we are back for another episode of Twinsy Talk. Twinsy Talk. We back to talk about Twinsy Talk.
And the problem when you find out what you're supposed to be doing in life and you're not always doing that thing is that nothing lives up to it.
Yeah, life sucks. It's really, really difficult. Okay, the best part for me of Storage Wars, I was talking to my husband last night. He says he thinks you're women. I think you're men. Can you tell us if we're right or wrong?
She has to find us on Facebook. She has to search.
Oh, God.
It's kind of like the place in Florida. Like how it's like you walk into the living room.
Well, anyway, hey guys.
Hi.
We are looking at offer up for goodies for the fashion show. Pop
very
up.
not tan.
Well, Shana,
we said to do twinsy, except the top I wore covers up the whole point of the twinsy. So,
but yeah, it's a two-piece Fabletics. You'll see us. We're gonna go shopping after this, so you'll see our two-piece extravaganza. But
yeah, but it's just like it's a sports bra and pants that match. But I wore this top and I was laughing because I was like, oh, I love the colors, like it totally goes, but you can't see anything. So this was a Savers find.
But yeah, I wanted to go through workout tops last time. I needed 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I really need workout tops. But anyway, we are back for another episode of Twinsy Talk. Twinsy Talk. We back to talk about Twinsy Talk.
We're back at Salvation Army.
Twinsy Talk.
Hopefully they turn off the music.
Twinsy Talk. We got questions this time. Twinsy Talk. You guys are liking this? Twinsy Talk.
I let you have it. I let you have the vibrato.
That Wackerson.
I need to have some coffee.
Oh my God, that's part of the problem.
Cheers.
Guys, I've been a hot mess because I haven't had coffee today, and I've been up for.
She's been up a while. I've been
4
up since
hours.
5.
I've been up for 4 hours.
But I had my lemon and water.
Me too.
And my green juice.
Oh, I should have had the green juice. I forgot about that.
Oh.
You just reminded me.
Oh, that usually gets me going, and then I don't really need coffee. Like I'm good.
Oh, because you got yourself the nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I always do my green juice, and then 2 hours, and then I can have my coffee. And it's been really amazing. And it feels like I'm not so reliant on caffeine as I used to be.
Yeah.
If you know me and you watch these videos.
and I never even drank as much caffeine as you, but it still was a lot of work to get away from 2 cups of coffee versus 1. And just that
if you're
was
like fasting and doing all this training, like that's all I ate was coffee and almonds. I mean, when you have no more food left to eat, what do you get? Black coffee.
I know, right?
That was the highlight of my day, was going to Starbucks, getting an iced coffee. Don't you remember?
Yes. But I heard that sometimes too much coffee makes the liver work too hard.
The liver works too hard. Your adrenal glands are shot.
So when you actually need your fight or flight, you're coffeed out.
Yeah, and it also messes with your esophagus. I mean,
but yeah, so 1 cup of black is highly recommended to avoid these other things.
Thank you to my husband for getting me this beautiful cup. I'm like now into this colors, you know, like you always say you liked it. I never did.
I would wrap my car this color.
I know, I just never liked it. It wasn't something that appealed to me, like the...
Oh, but yeah, that's the color I want to wrap my Tesla. Actually, that...
It's gorgeous. And look, it's got like the blues.
Yes, with the chameleon, that changed colors. But yeah, that's the color wrap I want. It's really popular.
And apparently this brand is popular. Corsicle? Never heard of them. Corsicle?
Corsicle.
Cheers.
Anyway, cheers.
To Twinsy Talk.
Happy Saturday, Shana.
Happy Saturday, guys. We hope you guys had a great week. I flubbed up yesterday. I worked so hard to get that video edited for Friday. I have been so tired, not sleeping. I've had bad allergies, and I thought I had it ready to go. I even created a thumbnail. I was like ready to go on Wednesday. And then I had really heavy meetings all week. And then Friday, I had a meeting at 7:30 in the morning. So I was gone, ready to go. And I see a message from Edwina. And she's like, hey Shana, do you have the video to go live? I'm like, of course, duh.
Like, I'm in the middle of a meeting. I'm like, I love getting interrupted in meetings with your comments, the videos live, your interactions. It's like the best part of our Friday. We love it. And the fact that I didn't get interrupted, I had to stay in my meeting and stay focused all that time. I was like,
I was so
where's
mad.
my distraction that I love?
Because the video was ready. I was mad because the video was ready. Anyways, if you didn't see yesterday's video,
oh, we were twins.
or last week's video. Sorry, you got, now you know when we're filming this.
I know, I was Jackie Chan. No, you were Jackie Chan. I was Chris Tucker. We were like Rush Hour.
We were?
Yes, in our last shopping video, in our Cheogasms.
Oh, we were.
Yes, I was Chris Tucker. You were Jackie Chan.
Yeah, you guys, we were kung fuing it up all up in Savers. You guys, people were cracking up because
you kept finding all the drama. Like, I'm talking, all these people.
Oh, you guys.
Hi, they want to talk, and then you're coming like, Edwina, you just missed it. It went down.
This poor guy, I had to go console this older gentleman who was shopping in the t-shirt section. Poor guy was just looking for t-shirts. And there was a little bit of a backup behind him, right? Well, because he was kind of like outside of the aisle. And so this lady comes with her cart and she's like, excuse me. And she just stood there and I was like, sir, just move your cart.
She was a chocolate lady.
She walked by and she goes, you're holding up the line. But there's no line. Like, this is just an aisleway of Savers.
Oh, you mean the walkway, the movement?
Yes.
Everybody had their cart everywhere.
And he turns and he goes, I'm so sorry. And he moved his car. And I said, sir, you're fine. She's like overreacting. And then another lady was like, you're fine. I'm just thrifting. I'm not really in a rush. Like, who's angry at the thrift store? If you're angry at the thrift store, you need to check yourself before you walk in. And you need to think about the Thrifters Anonymous Code of Ethics.
Yes. Rule number 1, you should never be angry in the thrift store. The thrift store is your happy place.
And if you're angry, you just sit in the car, drink some water,
watch a YouTube video,
get a cup of coffee,
stuff your face,
listen to some music.
You know, just relax and shut the F up.
Number 2, make sure you go to the bathroom before the thrift store. I always break this code of ethics. But like, it's like she had to pee. Like, get out of my way.
No, that was Dookie anger.
Yeah, well, that too. Maybe it was number 3. And number 3,
been holding so long.
Try not to plan anything right after the thrift store because you're gonna be late.
And
whatever time you said you're gonna be home, add an hour.
This is an all-day event on your feet. This is the Olympics. Every time you go to the thrift store, it's a workout.
Bring a snack.
Yes. Clear your calendar.
You know, don't make an appointment.
Oh, he got the bumps.
And nail polish.
Oh, I used to have the bumps like that. But now I wanted to remove my hood badge. But I used to have
this. You removed your hood badge? When did you move it? I didn't know. Did you?
Well, first I moved next to you, you whore.
Don't say that word. We have to, that's going to be a bleep.
Fine.
You guys, we're getting demonetized because
I'm in the bougiest place I could be.
You are.
I totally just snuck my way in. It was a woman.
She is bumping.
Oh, she did 4 years. She definitely did 4 years. I could tell with those 6 braids to the back.
Really? I don't know.
She got a wife.
Oh my god. Okay. Welcome to Twinsy Talk, guys. We finally got some coffee in us. We're about to eat our breakfast.
God, I was
dead. We're backwards today. I actually made my breakfast ready to go, and then Edwina's like, I'm gonna go to Starbucks. So you know how we did that last time, but we double checked the bag. Yeah. Brown sugar's in the bag, y'all.
Thank goodness, because I was about to cuss her out. And you guys, we didn't get good customer service from Starbucks.
It was so interesting. She, you know when, listen, I do it in my job too. You know when you get into like business mode and you start like the things that come out are very like, you know, we'll follow up and make sure to double check the signature and the signature of this and make sure you do. That's what she sounded like. And so she was in such robotic mode, I didn't hear it. Something on the screen is going to come up and then it's going to ask you if you have any other questions and then you leave your signature.
We always have an interaction, like always, a little moment with whoever's at Starbucks. It's part of the experience, but...
Well, I said good morning and she didn't look up and then I knew. You know, and you know, she didn't look up. It's okay.
I know her backstory. She was stood up last night again, the second time. She gave him another chance. She gave him another chance. She knew she shouldn't have.
Well,
he only calls her at 2 a.m.
And then she had to be at Starbucks at 5 a.m. to work.
Right, to train someone else who's going to get promoted over her.
It's not an easy job. No job is easy.
It's really hard.
Waking up that early. I used to wake up at 6 o'clock, no, 5:30 to drive to Washington Mutual to open up the doors by 8 a.m. And that job was,
well, I will say that
making $8 an hour.
I'm still waking up at 4, but back to your point, the liberty of us not to have to clock in and out, like the salary aspect of life, like we're just so grateful with that, because that world was a mess.
That was really hard. I used to work, the worst was the casino.
I had so many excuses. I was always late.
The casino. It took like 45 minutes just to get to the job.
That's what pissed me off. That's why I was late, because I refused to take that much time to get to where I need to get. Like,
I had to go through a special elevator.
It pissed me off.
I had to go through a special elevator. I had to, you know, you had to wear a uniform. And then I clock in. Everybody's always trying to get me fired because I was good at my job.
Me too. It was a setup. Everywhere I was at,
I told you about the guy that took the tray. Took the tray out of my
Shana, we were doing half-ass work, and it was killing people. We were destroying the game, and we weren't even giving it our all. We hated it.
Anyways, moral of the story is we're blessed. Hashtag blessed.
Mean, for real blessed. My goodness.
Anyways, you said you found questions?
Oh, yes.
Because we can eat while we're...
Yeah, we should. Suburban Life.
Oh.
Doesn't that... She looks familiar. Suburban Life.
Yes.
She's always on.
Yes.
Love me some Twinsy talk. What's been your best, hardest part of each other's projects? Of each of your projects. This is who I am. Storage wars. Selling your goodies. Filling the TA rack up at the Salvation Army. Oh my God. That's what we're here to do today. Launching your new fashions. I'd love to hear how you feel about the growth process you've had all along the way. It's been such an amazing feeling just watching from afar, cheering you along the way. Man, first of all, the fact that you guys have been following us this long, knowing our story, that you guys know us better than we know us. You guys remember certain things. We can't even remember those things.
You guys you've been on this journey with us.
Oh my gosh.
And it's been a journey.
Yes, and you guys actually care, and you guys are OGs. We can't thank you enough. This is a loaded question. This is the whole TA talk. This right here.
It is. I mean, you can put a simple answer to it.
Okay. So we'll do the best and the worst of each. So we'll start with This Is Who I Am, Shana. So what's the best thing about This Is Who I Am you like?
I mean, it's a selfish feeling. It's like there's no better feeling than when they walk out of that dressing room and there's like something. It's like a spark. It's a smile that you haven't seen, especially for people we don't know.
Yes.
It's that like, oh my gosh, this is who I am. Like, they look in the mirror and they're just like, oh my goodness, I've been wasting so much time, because it brings me back to the feeling I had, and then watching you go through that feeling.
Yes.
And it just fills my heart and makes me realize that I found what I was supposed to be doing. I found what I was supposed to be doing in life. And the problem when you find out what you're supposed to be doing in life and you're not always doing that thing is
life sucks.
Yeah, that nothing lives up to it.
Yeah, life sucks. It's really, really difficult.
But not everybody finds out what they're supposed to be doing, right? They don't have that feeling. And so I think the goal in life is to find that feeling. And so us helping other people find that feeling for themselves is probably the most rewarding and best thing I can possibly say out of that whole series.
I would agree. That's a really good one. Ruth, like episode 1 of This Is Who I Am. You guys check out that playlist. Ruth, every time she came out the dressing room,
had like an orgasm.
Yeah, she looked like a little baby dinosaur that just came out. Like, she was just so adorable, and her reactions were priceless. So I definitely agree with you on that. The best thing about This Is Who I Am, I feel like, was really accomplishing the goal. Like, first of all, I'm shocked that we even had this dream come to fruition and actually do it, and actually have the training of a cable network TV show to spark us in the right direction to complete this goal, and to prove people wrong. Even the people who participated on the show, we had to prove them wrong. Like, it was a constant process of showing why we're good at this, like I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Because everyone was skeptical.
Yeah.
Everyone was skeptical.
Even,
Every single
and sometimes
person.
we were nervous.
Of course, we're like, well, we'll just make it work.
Yeah, like,
we'll make
oh
it
my
work.
God, what if we can't help this person?
You guys, the secret to our success is that we're really good at just doing stuff the first time around. One try.
We just make it work.
Our brains are connected. We know what to do. We recently just did a project downtown for the boulevard, and we were watching the footage, and we're like, how the crap did we just do what we did?
We had to do an intro.
Right. They posed us, like, all right, ladies, we want you to, we thought they were going to give us all this information to say, and they just put the spotlight on us and like, oh, let's create an intro.
I'm not getting sick.
Nope.
It's not happening.
And we're just able to do stuff because our minds are connected.
Well, it helps that we've known each other for 30 years. Because
That does help.
I can read you. You know when I'm feeling a certain way.
Right.
And you can help me out of it or in it.
Right.
And I can do the same for you.
Right.
If I see that you're like, you know, I'll notice like, oh my gosh, she's needs help. Like, and not in a bad way. Not like, oh, she needs help. Like,
it's just a brain fart. Sometimes my tongue gets tied. You guys hear me? I lose
too,
my whole
though.
frame of thought. I'm all twisted up. And I just try to keep going. I don't even try to be like, oh, I made a mistake. Let me fix it. Just keep going.
and I'll do the opposite. I'll just like, nothing comes out. And then we like, and that's what we're doing, you know, like, but I think there is something with it that it's like a dance, and we dance really well together.
In all platforms that we've done.
Right.
And all this thrifting helped us with this is who I am. But proving everyone wrong and accomplishing a mission, that was like, oh, wow, we did that. We made a whole season of a real TV show on YouTube that half the world, well, I'll say 98% of the world doesn't know about yet. Not yet.
At least 2% know about it.
Thank you to the fabulous 2% on the live right now.
I know.
Okay, and the bad?
The bad. Oh, the bad. Okay, so the bad of This Is Who I Am. You know what? The bad for me goes into not having production. That's the bad.
The team?
I am exhausted usually, and I wish.
I mean, those were
and we don't
long
get
days.
to capture everything because we're the ones filming it, and so when we have to take a break, there may be something that we miss, or you know, we can't do it all. And I think the bad part is just that I would love a team so that we can just be who we are instead of the production, the sound. Do we get the, oh my God, we didn't turn on the camera, or you know, oh, it's not working, or whatever it is. Like, I hate having to miss moments because we're just so spread too thin.
Okay, for me, it was us not being able to be hands-on on everything because we had to do everything. But like we relinquished control. Like, say for the ending of This Is Who I Am, we would give the participants a task to report back to us, and they all completed the task.
Oh yeah.
But it would have been better if we controlled the ending for the show to even be more powerful. Because someone sent us a video footage, and then now we're to the edit, and maybe we needed a different version, or maybe we wanted
it's too
something
dark, we can't even see it.
Right, the cell phone was vertical versus horizontal. Like, there's no time to go back and forth. So I feel like the only bad thing is that we couldn't control the ending. We did everything else. We should have just controlled it all, versus let them give us what, you know, they wanted versus what we needed, you know. That kind of thing. Okay. All right, the best part of Storage Wars.
The best part of Storage Wars, oh my gosh. The best part of the Storage Wars had a lot to do with, well, there's two things that come up for me. The first was just meeting everyone. Like, I was a true fan of Storage Wars. I watched Storage Wars from the beginning.
Oh my God, all those marathons they used to have.
So when we pulled up and I saw Dave Esther and
my God, and
Brandy
Brandy
and Jared,
I freaked out.
I didn't know Kenny, I'll be honest, or Ivy. Well, I kind of knew Ivy. He was kind of old school, but they were newer. I feel like, but when I saw like Dave Esther, I lost it because I was a fan. And then right in there in the same level of what's the best part of Storage Wars was all the adventures I had with you. Because while Storage Wars was fun filming...
Oh my God, I was going to say the road trips.
The road trips
were the
and the adventures. That's what I specifically remember.
And I feel like we got closer. We learned even more about each other. It was memories, experiences, Thelma and Louise shit.
We had so much fun. Like, I'll never forget the first time I had to book us a hotel. And we were really trying to be on the cheap, you guys. Like, no joke. We were like, we don't need to spend a lot of money on hotels. We're gonna.
We probably should have.
We probably should have. But the first hotel had me dying because remember, we're also in really weird areas, like rural areas. And so it's not like there's always a hotel available.
Well, the thing is, we're trying to be as close to the storage unit as possible.
Correct.
So, you know, hotels next to a storage unit, you know it's trash. You know it's like...
So what did they call it? Remember, I was like, Edwina, there's even a junior suite.
Oh.
Do you remember? And it was a piece of concrete that was separated the two. You guys, if you've never watched the behind the scenes of Storage Wars, go back to the very first one.
Oh my God.
You guys, Edwina stood up next to the closet and she was in the ceiling. The closet went up to our, do you remember?
Oh, that one.
Remember, it was the junior suite only meant that they put the bed on the other side of the piece of concrete.
That hotel, I felt like I was a giant. I felt like
it was built in the 60s.
I felt like it was an Alice in Wonderland suite to like, you ate the pill and then now you're a giant in a room that's a kid's room or something. Okay, the best part for me of Storage Wars was oh yeah, I said the road trips. That was really it. The experience with you and I, but actually on the show, I got a chance to do some really really great jokes, have some really great banter, and some of the goodness never made it. Like I said some great things and they never made it, but I really enjoyed the banter, and I enjoyed that they didn't have to like tell us what to do. We had so much to give that they let us be ourselves. It was really, really great. I feel like we made our mark. We were on the #1 cable network TV show on that channel. I mean, it was great. What an honor. Like, great.
Yeah, they never had to like guide us or anything. I mean, yeah, as a matter of fact, they had to tell us to shut up.
Right. Well, because we are a duo and most people are singles. So the people who are by themselves, that if they're not talking to someone, they're not really talking.
And let's face it, Jared and Brandy were not a duo. They were like breaking up as they were on the show.
Yeah, they were. You could tell they came to work. And then that was it. You could tell they weren't together. There was no like, there was no love in the air. No quality time for them.
Definitely no quality time.
No quality time for them. They came to get that check. They came to get that bag and get the crap out of there.
That's true.
The bad part, worst part of Storage Wars for me was juggling our corporate careers in that show. That was hard.
That was hard. Did I talk about the bad part yet? No, I haven't.
No.
Oh my God, the juggling.
There's another thing that's tied with it too.
The lunches? I'm just kidding.
That's very interesting.
I almost died every day. Do you remember? They had to get the paramedic.
You guys, so the first season of Storage Wars was like the dead heat of summer, like in Southern California.
And if you guys don't know, I don't sweat. I internally combust.
Yeah, she cooks like a toaster oven internally.
And we had to save me one day.
Is that your liver? I can smell it being cooked, girl. But the thing was, we were outside. When we filmed for these auctions, you're outside in the sun for hours. It's a real auction. There's so many units. The sun is baking. There's no shade. There's no shade. It's a storage unit. It's just like, rows and rows. And they had a crew they had a person in charge of snacks and water and stuff, but everything we do, we're on our feet. We thrift all day doing these episodes, we're on our feet. We're doing a try-on haul, we're on our feet. We did Storage Wars. The majority of the time, you're on your feet or doing physical stuff, carrying stuff in and out the storage unit.
That was a lot. They had to get the paramedic guy.
Yeah, because Shana was like cooking. She was marinating every day. I mean, I was hot too, but I can control my temperature because I sweat profusely. Almost.
I can't. Like, I just don't sweat.
Out of control.
I wish I did.
But tied for that, getting rid of the stuff in the storage unit. And we take what we want, and there's all this stuff left over. That's my tie.
And the amount of money that we spent getting rid of the stuff. thousands of dollars to get rid of trash. And it wasn't even trash. I wish we had somebody to donate it to. We tried to donate it to several different donation centers.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't think she paid for nothing. She just walked out of there
Yeah,
with a suitcase.
girl. But
so what was the bad parts for me? I'm trying to think, because there was a couple. You said some of the bad parts for me, so I'll maybe say a few the others. It was so unfulfilling for me, and I feel really bad saying that.
That's a good point.
I felt very guilty for feeling that, and it started to show the last couple episodes because you were having fun. Edwina was like, and I always felt, and this is not anything against you, I just always felt a little bit like railroaded in a sense, because I don't have the same I don't know what the word is, but it's
like a shit talk banter.
Yeah,
and it's a little bit of, you have to create it too.
Yeah, and I you guys, I have a hard time, like, if I don't feel like it's something that is I can pertain to, or I can like give myself to, then I kind of retreat back. And then when you retreat back, what happens is you're not part of it. Like, that's just how it is. It's like reality television. Listen, if you're not participating, you should exit the room.
Right.
And so that was happening a lot. And so I remember talking to the producer, and I was like, what do I do? And he's like, Shana, this is what makes you guys you're the odd couple. Like, that's why it's so great, is that you do bounce. But when there's other people involved, like other cast members, you got to find your crew. And so I did start to do that, but like, I just felt very unfulfilled. We would get done filming and sweating and working. I mean, this was a job, okay?
Physical.
And we would drive home, and I just felt empty. And the only thing that fulfilled me was the breakfasts and the dinners that Edwina and I had, because we would force ourselves to go find really cool restaurants to experience the area we were in, or find a thrift store to thrift in. Again, behind the scenes, we filmed all the thrift stores we went to.
Check out that playlist.
So my heart felt a little empty, in the sense that I was like, I'm on national television, I'm with my best friend, we're having the time of our life. Why do I not feel anything inside?
Well, because when you think of TV, you think that's the top, it's the pinnacle. Oh, once we're here, everything will be bright.
I know, right?
And it was just another goal we accomplished that helped us move toward the goals we want to accomplish.
And we weren't like looking to be famous. Like, that really wasn't the reason why we wanted to participate in this incredible opportunity.
No, we actually thought that
we thought it might ruin our reputation,
our image. It's gonna ruin our image. We've worked so hard.
Well, now everybody thinks we're men with penises. That was the other thing. You guys,
man.
It was awful. That was, if there's another bad part of it, I took it very.
That was the #1 comment we got.
They all thought we were men.
No, Shana,
they were just jealous of us.
No, the easiest way, the most hurtful way to hurt a woman is to not call her a woman. And they had nothing else to say, so they're like, "You're men." That's a dig. It's a quick psh, because they had nothing else to say, because they wish they were in our spot at that time. Period.
The public is mean, so we just never read the Facebook comments.
They thought we were gay or men. Gay men.
Gay men.
Like, I was talking to my husband last night. He says he thinks you're women. I think you're men. Can you tell us if we're right or wrong?
She had to find us on Facebook. She had to search.
Oh God.
Anyway, so yeah, the I can't even talk.
So that is a part of fulfillment. My part was, I thought that being on TV was going to change the game, but this is not like, being on TV now is not like how it was being on TV back in the day. It's two different things. And non-scripted comedy or non-scripted banter doesn't pay you like scripted. You know what I'm saying? If we did a scripted show, we would get paid on reruns. It'd be a totally different thing.
Yeah, we didn't really get
reality
paid.
TV shows. You get paid for the episode, you're done.
And by the time we paid for the auction and to get rid of the trash, our hotel room, food, and dining,
it was a lot of money.
We made like $300.
If that, sometimes. You guys, we had to have money in our pockets for the auctions. Like, that is no bull. If you had no money, you can't even play. They don't give you money. Like, Okay, what's next? Selling your goodies.
What's our goal time?
Once we finish eating.
Okay.
Okay, selling goodies, filling up the TA rack at Salvation Army. Okay, I could tell you about the TA rack at Salvation Army. We're here today to film an episode. It's really, really far from us, and not only that, we just wish we had more free time during the day. We would come here several times a week if we could. I don't know, sometimes we may have to come split up. Like if we're in the area with an appointment with a client or something.
Yeah, that is hard because we just can't get here.
But honored to even have the opportunity to have a section with a sign that has our information on it. But the bad part of it is just we can't get here as often as we want.
Right.
If we could, we'd be here every day. It would be our pleasure. Our pleasure. You have anything to add to that for the TA rack, Shana?
No, just that I wish I could be here to like greet people as they come to our TA rack.
I know, take pictures.
So much.
You talking about styling?
Well, when we have our boutique.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, pop up April 26th. If you're in Vegas, or you're going to be in Vegas, come to our pop-up. It's going to be really incredible. More information's to come. We just went to visit our space.
And it's probably going to be around 5 to 7 time frame.
We just went to visit the space. Oh my God, you guys.
It's incredible.
It's absolutely incredible.
It's a dream to be part of that. And the building layout, which is beautiful. So it's the grand opening of Share Downtown, another Share property, luxury high-rise condo with like a boutique retail structure underneath. Beautiful layout. I wish when I was young, like I could have lived in a place like that.
I know, right?
Like it's wish. Downtown. It's beautiful. But anyway, the space where we're gonna have the runway, which is also like a big like open area for the people who live there. It's just gorgeous. Like everything about it is so exciting. It came to life, Shana. It came to life once we saw it.
I know. I was telling Edwina,
I tore that up. You guys, we are like starving. Just worked out.
I told Edwina, I felt like I was what's the word? I felt like I was at a car dealership. You know how like they say play it cool? Like before you make your negotiation, like play it cool. Like you don't want to like let the salesman know that you want it that bad. Like you can't want it more than they do. And I was there and it's like I was trying to play it cool, but all I wanted to do was scream and run around. And this is my brother-in-law, you guys. He's an incredible builder here in Vegas with his partner, Grant. But I was trying to play it cool. And I kept looking at Edwina and I was just like, this'll do. This is pretty good. And I just was like, I cannot contain myself.
It's beyond.
I wanted to scream, cry.
It's beyond.
Flail my arms. I was so, it's a dream come true, you guys.
The opportunity is a dream, and then the space is a whole nother dream.
God, it's just so amazing. Let me take my birth control before I flub up this next cycle.
You haven't missed any? You've been on point now?
No, I'm on point, yeah.
Are you on the sugar pills now?
No, I'm not even allowed to take those.
You're not?
No, because it's getting me ready for the cycle. Guys, I'm doing another round of IVF in case you're wondering. More to come on my vlog channel if I can ever get that video. It's so hard to edit my stuff. Is it because it's personal? It's so much easier to edit our stuff. Like, I can't do it. It's like I can't sit down and do it.
What'd you do before? It's your first day with your new lips?
Before I did it, but I was in it. You know, like I don't know, my mind is not in it. I'm not in it. I don't want to do that. I want to be doing all the things I want to be doing.
I know what you're saying.
But that's not what I want to be doing.
You want somebody else to edit it?
I don't even want that. I'm just not in it. I'm not interested.
Oh, look at this little baby.
Yeah, that's what I get for
It's so
Zebby.
itty bitty.
Those ones. Let me take all my vitamins.
I don't know if I can eat a whole boiled egg.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I think there were more, but I'm still like stuffing my face. I wonder if we answered all the Suburban. I'd love to hear how you feel about the growth process you had along the way. It's been such an amazing feeling. I think we hit all that. Let's see if there's someone else. Isn't it crazy how we all remember our stories of being bullied so clearly? Yeah, it's easy to remember trauma.
Yeah, it is trauma.
It wasn't that bad for me compared to the kids who endure it with social media. Social media is a whole nother thing where you can like be bullied to the masses, to thousands, to the whole school.
I know.
I mean,
mine was just to my face every day for like 9 years, but...
Oh my God. I can't believe like 9 years.
Yeah, all through elementary and junior high.
You know what saved me? Like they attempted to bully me, but like I said, I either clowned my way out of it. Comedy got me out of it. That's the only way, because I would roast them, and then everybody was it would shift the you know, everybody was on me getting bullied, and I would shift it to them because I'd roast them, and everybody was just laughing, and then I got out of it. And then people didn't want to fuck with me.
I mean, I didn't talk to them. Some of them were my friends who turned on me, but a lot of it was me just succeeding. Like, okay, make fun of me, bye. And I was in ballet. I just kept being better and improving myself, like, which probably pissed them off even more, but
because you came with the culture.
I did come with
and most people are not. I
don't even want to talk about it. It puts me in a really bad space, because, you know, when you have been bullied, anything can trigger it. Like any sort of like comment about something that maybe you were bullied for or made fun of as a kid, it triggers it.
Oh my God! Someone said I just ran the, is it Leah? L-L-I-A, the tint. Ilia to buy the skin tint. And I'm trying to glow like Shana. Ooh, Jenna, you go ahead, get your glow on like Shana. Oh my God,
the Ilia skin tint is so good. I'm loving it.
Get your glow on. Great job, Edwina. I still gotta know what the breakfast was. Obsessed over here. Oh, which Shana just ate.
That was my breakfast too.
A big scrambled omelet
full of
vegetables.
Yeah, it's the key is to just find some of the veggies that you love, and I switch it up every day. Trader Joe's has great bags of it if you're not feeling like you want to go buy the fresh veggies. If you just kind of want to start out and see if you like it, they have fresh bags of spinach. They have ones that are mixed with a char, a collard green, like you have all the different, and then I'll throw in zucchini, mushrooms. I always like to throw in a turkey bacon or like a turkey sausage or chicken sausage.
Oh, here's something. This is interesting. We talked about Sarah. Hey Shana, I heard I heard you say a few times in the last video, my best friend Sarah. I thought Edwina was your best friend.
I'm not allowed to have another best friend?
Shana has 16 best friends.
Sarah?
But I'm the one that she's with all the time, so that's all that matters, okay? They serve a different purpose.
Are there rules? Are you not allowed to have another best friend?
Well, that defeats the purpose of saying best friend.
Oh, does it?
Yes, because best is only one. Only one person can stay on the podium.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks for the education.
Well, I'm just saying, technically.
Okay.
But what's funny is, a long time ago, I took that the wrong way. Because I had already got rid of all my friends.
Well, I don't get rid of people.
Well, I had to. I had to get rid of them.
My people are pretty good, and I've known them. Jen, I've known since 5th grade.
I had to get rid of people because they were hating on my shine. They just were not good to me. I didn't do anything to them, but they weren't good to me. I had to let them go. You know a couple.
I do.
And
I also let them go.
Right. You just had a couple more than me. My problem is all my friends were in the Army all around the world. That's my problem. So your friends were here because you were here.
I grew up in Vegas.
And me, all the friends that I learned and trusted and became tight with for 10 years, they're gone because I'm not in the Army anymore. So that was really my main problem. So you had all your friends, and I was like, oh.
So I have BFFs. From all different walks of time, like in my life.
Yes, but Shana
was a core group since.
And Shana was born and raised here in Las Vegas.
Yeah. I went to college here.
You basically, this is your roots. Your roots are here. Me, I've left and gone, and unfortunately, all that happened before social media.
What Edwina's not telling you is she's actually really close to all of my BFFs. We're all very close. So that group picture that you saw, that's them.
Yes.
The picture from the Mount Charleston, those have been my friends for 30 years.
And
all of them.
And we have all known each other for a very long time. Basically,
grew together.
And you had tons of events that brought us together all the time.
Yeah, my birthdays and you've known Jen since high school.
Forever.
So one of my best friends, Jen, from junior high, I knew her in 5th grade. And I don't like that you do that, because now you're going to make it seem to everybody that...
I'm playing. I'm just saying that I can get why they would say that, because all they do is see us together.
Well, of course, you guys, we only show you what we show you.
Yes, but
if you only knew the truth.
But long time ago...
long time
I felt
ago.
a certain kind of way, but as you mature and become an adult, you understand that everyone has different relationships with multiple people.
Yeah,
and
Sarah doesn't even live here anymore. She lives in Virginia.
Yes.
I talk to her every day on Marco Polo. Do you guys use Marco Polo?
And Tara and Jen are here as well.
Tara and Jen are here.
But like I said, Shana and I, we talk and see each other every day. We're together the most every day.
I guess to answer your question, Edwina is my BFF. But I also have incredible friends that I've known for 30, 40 years.
You do! And I love them too, though.
Yeah, she does. I mean,
but ironically, it's because they're all Saggies.
Every single one of my...
That is the only reason. Otherwise, we would have had this conversation a long time ago. I'm like,
guys, when I say all, Tara, Jen, Edwina, Faith,
all of them.
Well, Sarah's a Leo, but so's my sister. The Leo is the exception.
It's fire signs.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
It's fire signs, but Saggies.
But don't take offense.
Don't take offense.
I
don't.
I have always wanted Edwina to shine. I have been begging her to shine.
Shana has saved my life. Shana has brought me from the dead.
So anytime someone even insinuates that I want to diminish your shine, I take it really personally, because from the very beginning of Thrifters Anonymous, when I had this dream to have this meeting,
you asked me.
I asked Edwina.
Yes, not even asked, begged,
forced,
reminded all the time, and all I said was no.
So if
no,
you know, you don't want somebody on your journey if you don't want them to shine.
Yes, you guys, do not worry about my relationship with Shana. Shana is the reason why I'm talking to you now.
That's right.
You wouldn't even know me like that.
Right.
I would have been in the background, like an extra, just walking around the back of her vlog, and that's all you would know of me. Okay. So shout out to Shana with her Steve Jobs premonition,
and shout out to Edwina for entrusting and believing in my Steve Jobs premonitions, because without you, we would not have this.
Girl, Eddie Murphy of execution, girl. And you Steve Jobs of ideas.
All right, now that we've wasted
enough time. Hopefully that was a good twinsy talk.
Hopefully.
I think there were more questions, but hey.
We even had a little controversy in there. You guys, these twinsy talks are getting juicy. Are there any other questions?
We're sharing too much. Are we sharing too much?
Are we?
Are we? Everybody knows about quality time now.
Everybody knows about
There's
quality
a bunch of comments on that.
Oh,
but it seems all good. How can anyone hate you? You're hilarious. You are loved more than hated. Thank you, Mama BB.
Oh, thank you.
Love your twinsy
trying to get
outfits.
This as high-waisted as possible.
Oh, I feel like they can't see. I feel like we should be doing aerobic, like Jane Fonda tapes.
I don't even have any striations, nothing. It's okay.
Have a little, just a little, just a little. And fresh deodorant mark.
Haven't lifted anything.
Shana's not allowed to work out because she's trying to make another human being.
It's okay. I just have to eat really clean because I can't make up for it at all.
Well, you're trying to make a human being. I'm trying to look like I never made a human being. With the size I was, people look like, well, how many children do you have? But that's okay. That's what I presented. I presented second, third trimester.
They don't know your story.
Girl, they don't.
Only you guys know our story.
The Twinsy talk really spoke to me, ladies. I love that you're so open with all of us. Thank you, Michelle Dickey.
Oh, I love Michelle. She's been an OG. She's a TA OG.
I know, right? Okay, I think that's it. So
let me put my shirt on now.
We try so hard to be twinsy. Oh, while you're getting dressed. Question from PRL. On one of your behind the scenes of Storage Wars episodes, you met a man who gave you stuff and he said he used it for his teeth and then you remineralized it or something. Oh, that guy.
Oh, yes.
Did you ever use it? If so, did you feel like it did anything? If it worked, what was it? Oh my God, Trey used it and he said that it had changed his gums.
I never used it because I didn't get it.
The crystals? The crystals? Oh my gosh.
I forgot about that guy. That guy was weird.
He had the best teeth. He was a guy that looked like the juicer. Remember the guy that on A Living Color that Jim Carrey played, the juice man?
Yes.
He made the juicer?
Yes.
He had great, incredible teeth, gums. He was really old but looked 20 years younger. If you go back to that episode and you see any of the information, give it a try.
Yeah,
give it a try.
He was an interesting cat.
Are y'all friends with B. Jones Style? You guys need to do a collab. Either meet up together or send each other
somebody
thrifted
was
outfits.
saying that. I need to find her. I've seen her before.
Or something. Oh yeah, B. Jones.
Where does she live? Is she in California?
Oh, where is she?
You guys help us.
I always see her.
Help
She's
us
on
connect
point.
with B. Jones.
B. Jones is living her best life. She's able to do exactly what she wants to do all day.
I know.
Shout out. Shout out to her.
Can we all just be like B. Jones so that we can do this for our career? We will. Can you guys reach out to her?
Yes.
We would love to.
You guys go on one of her videos and leave a bunch of comments and say, hey, B. Jones Style, have you heard of Thrifters Anonymous? Oh my God, that's
no,
so good.
I haven't heard of them.
No, I'm not interested. Anyway, just go over there. We need your help. Did you guys thumbs up, by the way? Thumbs up.
Subscribe if you're not subscribed. We're trying to reach any milestone whatsoever. So, 50,000?
Oh, yeah, we're on the road to 60,000.
Oh.
We're almost there. Last one, Thrift Holla. It's Friday morning after 9 a.m. and I can't find you girls anywhere. All Thrift Holla, you was looking for us. Did you call the police? You know you gotta wait 24 hours.
That was my fault. Okay, you guys.
Anyway,
there are like people going in.
I know they're gonna take everything.
These two people look like they know what they're doing. So let's hurry up.
Well, they got Starbucks. They got energy.
Oh shoot.
Okay, you guys, we love you. Twinsy talk. Twinsy talk. We get a little Twinsy talk. We're gonna thrift now. Twinsy talk. We got the same outfit.
I just hit something wet. That's girls.
Twinsy talk. See you guys tomorrow, Friday, 9 a.m. Hopefully. Hopefully.
That's what she said.
Bye.